Are you monitoring your credit score right now?
Or have you had a lender tell you that their score was different? Today we're going to tell you why that happens. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Ethan.
And I'm Brandon. Welcome to Monday Mortgage Matters.
So we get calls just about every day for somebody that's looking to apply for a mortgage. And in a lot of cases, they're actually monitoring their credit in some way or another.
Right, and it could be sites like Credit Karma or something similar, right? But many times the score that they see is different than what we see. Right. So today we're going to give you a little background on why that difference exists.
So the first reason there's a difference is because there's several different scoring models or brands. But the most popular one that we typically see, or that we see all the time, is the FICO, and there's also the Vantage Score.
That's right. And Vantage Score is what you see most often on these free sites. But both of these brands use different algorithms to come to that score.
Due to the differences in how they calculate your score, what you see online can be drastically different from what we actually pull here when you apply for a mortgage.
That's right. I've seen as much as 40 points difference between, what their Vantage Score was versus what the FICO score is. And to that point, sometimes on credit card statements or things like that, some of your banks may give you a real FICO score, but a lot of times that's FICO version 9, which is one of the most recent ones that they've introduced, and we pull some older ones though.
Yeah, like Brandon said, we pull an older version of the FICO. So if you go and apply for a credit card or an auto loan, they're typically going to pull the newer version. So it could be different from what we pull.
Right, and I was talking about those different versions. There were literally 9 different versions of FICO that have been introduced over time. So, there's a drastic differences in those scores.
So in closing, monitoring your credit online is not necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
It will give you an indication of where your credit is. It's going to give you a roundabout ballpark estimate,
right,
and whether it's moving up or down, so you can kind of keep a watch on it.
Right. But like we said, it's not going to give you the same score that we pull. So if you want to monitor your true FICO score, the place I always recommend, they're not a sponsor by any means of this show, but myfico.com. I'm a paying member myself. It is not free. You have to pay for it, but they will give you all the different versions of your FICO score, from all the auto scores, the credit card scores, the mortgage scores, but you'll get to see exactly what your scores are, and that's the place I recommend.
So we can always pull your credit for you here, and we can also lend some advice because we kind of know a little bit about what affects your credit and some ways that we could possibly help you improve your credit score.
Right, so think of your credit more as like a symptom, and there's just the right prescription.
Right.
And it's more cowbell. I'm just kidding. But anyway, everybody's situation is different when it comes to credit, and sometimes there's no one size fits all approach to fixing your credit. So let us take a look. We'll give you free advice.
So we hope this information was helpful for you. And if you have any questions about your credit or any other questions about mortgage related topics, you're welcome to give us a call here at the office anytime, 256-734-6012.
Yeah, or you can go online anytime, 24/7. There's all kind of information there about how to build your credit, the FICO score model. If you want to get down into the details of all that stuff, it's all there. So browse around. We hope you have a great Monday and a great rest of your week. See you soon.
Bye.
All right.
Several different scoring. I was like, what? I want to be a good news reporter.
Whoa, squirrel. What just happened?
So due to the differences in, I'm just completely blank. So due to having a day. So due to the
that is
due. So due to the differences in how they calculate your score,
I forgot the rest of it.